Hello everyone, let's solve this simple problem on quadratic equation using completing the square method. We have y squared minus 7y plus 10 equal to 0. So if you are to use completing the square method, you would first of all take the constant to the right hand side. 7 is y squared minus 7y will be equal to minus 10 on the right hand side. And then the next thing is you are going to add half of the coefficient of y, square it, then you add it to both sides. Let's get half of the coefficient of y. The coefficient of y is minus 7, so its half is minus 7 over 2, then you square it. So we're going to add this to both sides. So I'm going to have y squared minus 7y, then plus minus 7 over 2 squared equal to minus 10. Then I'm going to add this as well, plus minus 7 over 2 squared. Okay, so since I'm adding to both sides, it won't make any difference. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is, now because I am dealing with the coefficient of this, I will have to eliminate this and work with these two. So I'm going to have y, I'm picking this one now, minus, then I'll pick this one, 7 over 2 squared. Because they are both having squared, so I'll bring them together and they will have the same power. Then equal to, on this side I'm going to have minus 10. Remember that minus 7 squared will give us plus 49. Then over the square of 2 is 4. The square of 2 is 4. Then I would take another step from here. Let me clean this because it's not part of the work. So from here I'll have y squared, not y squared, I'll have y minus 7 over 2 all squared equal to, remember that we can find the LCM of this and it will be 4. Then 4 multiplied by this is minus 40 plus 49. Okay, so we have minus 40 plus 49. Now let's write on the other side of the board. Y minus 7 over 2 all squared is equal to minus 40 plus 49 will give us 9, and that will be over 4. That will be over 4. And from here now, I can simply square both sides so that this, I can take the square root of both sides so that the square there will be eliminated. And that will be that y minus 7 over 2 is equal to positive or negative square root of 9 over 4. To be equal to positive or negative square root of 9 over 4. So y minus 7 over 2 is equal to positive or negative 3 over 2 because of square root of 9 and 4. So from here now, I can simply make y the subject. We can simply make y the subject. So we see that y is equal to, I'll pick that side first. Okay, let's have the positive or negative. Positive or negative 3 over 2. Then this one would come there to become plus 7 over 2. To become plus 7 over 2. And because of this positive or negative, we are going to have two values. One, y will be equal to, I will use positive first, 3 over 2 plus 7 over 2. Remember, this is going to be 10 over 2. And the value of y for this will be positive 5. The value of y for that will be positive 5 because 3 plus 7 is 10, then over 2. So we have 5 for y there. And then if we want to use the negative now, it will be minus 3 over 2 plus 7 over 2. And this is going to be minus 3 plus 7 will give us 4. So it will be 4 over 2. And 4 over 2 is the same thing as 2. The same thing as 2. So therefore, we can say that y is equal to 5 or 2 using completing the square method. Thank you for watching. God bless.